Hello! It's past mid-October. Do you know what that means? That means that I am a couple weeks late in letting people know that I am yet again participating in Extra Life this year. If you don't know what Extra Life is, it's a charity gaming marathon, which is a lot like a charity marathon, except that instead of running after you raise money, you instead play games after raising money, which I'd have to say is a great deal more in line with what I am personally capable of. I'm not so much with the running. My knees are bad. Sorry. In any case, I'm participating in Extra Life. This will be my 6th year participating. I'm yet again raising money for Gillette Children's Specialty Healthcare out of St. Paul. And the plan is that on November 6th? It's November 6th. Right, November 6th, Saturday, November 6th, starting at 8 a.m. Central Time, I will be live streaming video games for the next 24 hours, well, 25, if you want to count. It's the end of daylight saving time, so we have 2 a.m.s. Basically, I'll be going from November 6th, 8 a.m. until November 7th, 8 a.m., and that's 25 hours, and I'll be live streaming the whole thing. Yes, there you go. In terms of what I'll be playing, it's not set in stone. Usually I like to try and start out with something kind of longer form that'll maybe take me the first third of the stream. We'll see if that actually does that. I had been thinking about starting off with Psychonauts 2, but I think that's one of these things where probably if you're watching that, you should have played Psychonauts 1, and while I have, I didn't do it on camera. It was before I started the channel, and therefore I can't really count. I mean, it's 21 years ago. 21? That's not right. 16? It was a number of years ago that is bigger than 5, and therefore my channel didn't exist, so I kind of feel weird about doing it on camera. We'll see if I change my mind about that. But for right now, my main contenders for first game are probably Everhood and Pyre. Everhood I don't know much about, aside from that it's supposed to be sort of a freeform RPG, kind of weird stuff inspired by, Undertale and Earthbound and that whole line of things. Probably not directly inspired by, but kind of similar mood to all that. Pyre is by Supergiant Studios, which is the same people who did Bastion and Transistor, and most notably Hades, which of course was one of the best games to come out of last year. I think I played Hades during my 2020 Extra Life, in fact. I didn't play much of it because I was very tired and I was doing a very bad job, but it's very good. I have since played like 100 and some hours, and it's ridiculously good. But I never played Pyre, which seems like a massive oversight on my part. So I was thinking about smoothing over that particular oversight and getting it in there. We'll see if it actually happens, though. Well, there's a lot of games that might make an appearance. I don't have a specific schedule set up. I just sort of take it as it comes as I go along, and people seem to enjoy that. There's a Katamari Damacy remake, which will probably get trotted out in the wee hours of the morning when I don't have any brain to deal with anything else. There's a game called Moonlighter, which seemed pretty good, but I've never actually tried it. A lot of games like that kind of make their way into my Extra Life streams, because then if I play a little bit of it, well, I know whether I want to play more of it, And I do it in front of everybody, because why not, I guess. Oh yeah, Loop Hero is another one that came out, was that last year? I think that was last year. It was talked about a lot, but I don't know much about it, aside from that I think it's one of these roguelike, maybe deck builder things. I haven't played a lot of deck builder games, so I'm probably pretty bad at them. Like, I never did Slay the Spire or anything like that. But supposedly it's pretty good, so I might give it a shot. Usually in, the late afternoon, at some point I'll switch over to Jackbox games for a little while, so people who are watching can participate if they'd like to. I've done the last couple of years, and it's been pretty enjoyable every time. What else? I might at some point set up the VR. Last year, or was it 2 years ago? Might have been 2 years ago. We did some Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. I think that was last year. But I did that with my sibling Jack, who is going to make an appearance again this year, because we can actually hang out physically again. So we're probably going to play It Takes Two, which I'm quite looking forward to. I've been avoiding watching anybody else play that game the entire time, and it's very difficult to do because a lot of really good streamers play it. And I'm getting sick of not watching it. So, yes, that'll happen. Right, but I was saying about the VR. There's a game called I Expect You to Die, which is supposed to be like James Bond style, secret agent setups, but in VR, which I've seen a little bit of somebody else play that, but it was years ago, and it seemed really good. So I might hook that up. We'll see how it goes when the day approaches. Also, at midnight Central Time again, I typically switch over to horror games for as long as my brain can handle it. The plan this year is to try a game called Devotion, which I can't think of the game studio right now. Red Candle? Red Candle. I played their game. Oh shoot, what's it called? Hang on, don't go nowhere. Detention. I played Detention, I want to say 4 years back during Extra Life. Technically, the archive is up on my channel, but the sound quality is exceedingly poor. Sorry about that. I don't know if I'd recommend that you watch my particular playthrough of it. You might want to watch it somewhere else. You might have a better time doing that. But the game Devotion, they brought it out, I want to say 2 years ago, but it got shut down by the Chinese government for a while, so you couldn't play it for a while, but it's supposed to be really good, so I'm hoping to play that. Hang on a second, my cat's being really obnoxious. Hey, get out of there. Hey. Hang on. Anyway, yeah, probably going to play Devotion during Midnight Horror. That's the plan. And Hades will probably also make an appearance, to be honest with you. When I get really, really tired and I have nothing else that I can do, I probably will bring out Hades just because I've done it, I've played through it, I think, 109 times. I haven't checked lately, but a lot of times, many times. So that'll probably show up. And if you have something you'd like me to play, by all means, feel free to suggest it. I'm happy to accommodate requests as best I can within my means. If it's a game I already have, it's way more likely to make an appearance than if it's one that I don't. My resources are not unlimited. Anyway, you get the idea. Playing games for 25 hours on camera. What a great idea. So what do you need to know about all this? Well, obviously, if you're available on November 6th into 7th, I would love it if you would stop by the live stream because it's extremely difficult to stay up all night, even playing video games. It's something that I have done a lot of, but it's something that I get worse at every year because I'm getting older and my body's falling apart, and that's just a thing that happens. So having people swing by to, say hi, lend some moral support is a huge help. Stop it, cat. Panzer. Be still. Also, I do have an Extra Life campaign page going at the link, which I guess I will put on the screen here. Someplace like here, like there. Wow, it's hard to there, like there, like right. It's like here. It's also in the description. But basically, it's just an Extra Life page for SharkyBreath because that's, of course, my channel. And if you go there, you will have a layout of the event, what my plan is for it, and this video, which you might even be watching at that particular page, in which case it's a little bit redundant. But in any case, if you are so driven, please do donate. We've got a goal of $2,000 this year, which is a lot. We've barely made $2,000 the last 2 years, which is why I figured, what the heck, we'll start the goal there and see what happens. I think we're already pretty close to $500 raised at this point, so that's pretty cool. And my plan is, as always, come November 7th, at the end of the marathon at 8 a.m., I will check my Extra Life fundraising page, and however much we've raised, I will take 10% of that and put it in on top. So, if we raised 1,000, I'll put in 100, etc., etc. So that's how that works. And of course, if you can't donate, do not feel bad about that whatsoever. If you're able to share this video or the website, then that would be fantastic. Spreading the word is always helpful. But mostly, I hope that you can swing by the live stream because it will be a jolly good time, and I will be exceedingly tired by the end of it because that's how it works. Okay, I think that's about it for me. So yeah, check out the page. You just watched the video. I was going to say check out the video. You just watched the video. Thank you for watching the video. Donate if you can. Share if you wish. And hopefully I will see you on game day. Point. Fingers. There. You got to really get your hand up there if you wanted to show on camera. Hopefully I will see you on game day.